Saturday, the 18th of October. And I'm very excited about today. Today is all gonna be about reading and cozy activities. Today is Cleo's Read It short little readathon. You can choose to do that either for 24 or 48 hours. That's why I say little. And I intend to do it for 24. And the whole purpose of that is to read as many short books as you can. And I'm very excited about it. So I have here a stack of short books. Actually, mostly comics. But I have Hallows Eve, a Marvel comic in the Spider-Verse, if I believe. But Hallows Eve is the pageant festival that Halloween is based on. So I was like, yeah, need to read this. I also got Spoops, the Little Spirits of Halloween, because you guys talked about it in the Discord and it looked so good. So I bought it. I have Harleen and Harley, which is a remix of the story of Harley Quinn as well as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I have Thanks by Sarah Anderson. Josephine gifted this to me. She loved it. A lot of you love it. And she found that I really needed to read it. So I've saved this for Spooky Camp on purpose. So it's finally time I'm allowed to read it. This is between a romance. This is about a romance between a vampire and a werewolf. And I have The Heart of a Dog, which is kind of gifted to me by Rosie. I wasn't able to read this because I was grieving my own dog. But now I think I'm ready. It is very tiny and it is about a mad scientist who puts human organs in a dog and makes it walk and talk or something like that. If I got through all of these, I should be reading Day on the Night by Amy McCall. I want to get at least to halfway. I am now at page 110 out of 300. $74. If I've read those 80 pages, then basically all middle grades, small middle grades are on my TBR are on the table. For activities, I saved this Lego set Job got last year with his purchase for Halloween camp. So I would like to make this today to get the Lego bag. And tomorrow is the first day that I'm allowed to open one of the Wednesday themed yarn countdown to Halloween. So when Job gets down, because he's still in bed, I asked him to get me the project bag. The project bag wasn't packaged because you're allowed to use that immediately, but I wanted to keep it as a surprise, so Job got it out for me. And then now I'm going to ask him to get it down so I can start setting up the Lusk tee. I will make it a Lusk sweater by Rebecca Clone. I am going to make it striped, and the other color is going to be black. So it is black with striped colors of the Wednesday Advent calendar, because I'm pretty sure they are the window colors. So I'm going to make the first stripe. So when I open it tomorrow, I can immediately start it. And I still need to swatch for it. So that is today's job. I am excited. I think I'm going to start with swatching, because that technically needs to be dry to measure gates before I can set it up for tomorrow. So let's start with that. So tonight it is ready for me to measure. I will steam block it down. And I'm gonna do that with my breakfast and a YouTube video. And then it is time to read. I am excited. I hope you're enjoying your camp. I hope you're excited about Read It Short, Read It Long like me. Let me know down below what badges you have earned so far or what you're trying to get. I just love the community of this. So that's the most fun part for me. It is. Oh, it's now 1:30. Cleo started sprinting at 12. So in the first sprint, I almost finished The Strange Case of Harleen and Harley. I had this much left, but I just finished it in this sprint. I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure if it's going to be 3 or 4 stars, but I do really enjoyed it. And if there is coming a sequel out, I know they have one of Ivy that was also in this. I'm really wanting to read that too now. So that was good. So I finished that in the second sprint. In the second sprint, I also read Hallows Eve. I am very intrigued by this character now, so I hope I can find a collection of the comics of this character to get the whole story. So I will be looking for that. I really enjoyed it. And now I have made lunch. So that is the next thing. Before Cleo's sprint, I started swatching for the sweater. I've put the heating on just so they hopefully dry soon. The fabric is more dense than it was in the last class, which makes sense because this is wool and it blooms more. It also might mean that I need a bigger needle. I swatched on the 4.5 that the pattern is calling for. Then I had to watch back all my vlogs because I did not write it down on my project page. And it turns out I used a 5, so I also swatched with a 5. But since this is wool, I might need a 5.5 or a 6, I'm not sure. But I can only measure my gauge when it's dry. So we're still waiting on that. While I eat, and there are 10 more minutes left in the second sprint, so I think I will start Spoops. The Little Spirits of Halloween. This seems like a good book to read while you eat. And then It's probably building the Lego next. I am excited about it. it is now 4 o'clock and I did finish Spoops. It's super cute. I'm so glad I picked it up. This might be my favorite Halloween book. It is just very cute and very wholesome. And there are a lot of pumpkins involved. I do think I will count this for orange book. There is not as much orange on the cover as I would have liked. But the rest of the book's artwork is all black, white, and orange. And I feel like it captures the orange spirit, but specifically the spirit of Halloween very well. There's a lot of pumpkins involved, so this will be my orange book. This is probably going for monster book because she can transform, because she has magical Halloween maskers and she transforms in a werewolf. And then I don't know about this one yet. It could go for the Mad Scientist badge, but I already got it, so I could just add to the level. I don't know. I don't have the Brave badge yet, but I don't feel this is a particularly spooky book. So I don't know yet. And I've also finished the Lego pumpkin. Isn't it cute? I think it's super duper cute. Unfortunately, I do have to press for the lights to work. I would have preferred if it was just on until I put it off, but I do really, really like it. So that is the Lego batch. Meanwhile, the swatches have dried, so I will now measure them and see if I need to make one more, or if I can, what needle I can use. And you got me the project bag. This is the project bag that comes with the Wednesday yarn advent countdown to Halloween. So you have the window, we have Enid here, we have Thing, we have another Thing, we have the Shadow Wednesday, and then we have Wednesday. I really, really like it. So I put the needles in there as well as the pattern and then one ball of black yarn. I am really excited to get that sweater started and can finally open the package tomorrow. So yeah. I will measure that first to see if I need to re-swatch, but then I will read thanks. I'm not really feeling the art of dogs today. And again, I already have them at Scientist badge. So I think I would prefer to read Day on the Night. And I might just do that. Or what I would really like is an audiobook to game with or to knit with. Maybe I can use an audiobook for my own sprints tonight. And then crochet on the ghosty scarf. Shawl. I don't know yet. I will let you know when I know something. Yesterday we decided to sprint until 1 a.m. in the night. So it is now the next day and I want to wrap things up with you. Because I have read a lot and I'm very happy with the progress yesterday. First up, I've read Harleen. I'm going to give it 3 stars. And for this, I've earned a Mad Scientist badge. I have read Hallows Eve, which is also 3 stars. And for this, I have earned the Monster badge because there's werewolves in it. Then I've read Spoops. Absolutely loved it. It was adorable. 4 stars. And this is earned the Pumpkin badge for an orange book. Then I've read Fang. Absolutely loved it. Gave it 4 stars. The humor in this is so dark, so sarcastic. Absolutely loved it. And for this I have earned another vampire badge to get that level up. I then decided that I didn't have I wasn't feeling reading The Heart of the Dog, so I instead read further in They Own the Night by Amy McCall. I have read half of this book now. I am very much enjoying this book. It is either going to be 4 or 5 stars, depending on the ending. But I will need to read that further today. Because A, we have the live show, but otherwise I will not earn a badge. I only earn the vampire badge again when I finished it. So overall, I think this was a very successful read. It short for me. Thank you so much, Cleo, for organizing. It was a lot of fun. If you like this video, please like, subscribe if you want to see more chaos from me. And I will see you tomorrow in the last day of camp. Bye!